Do you gamble a little bit?
No, just, we just consider it a different form of tithing, right?
Can we do prop ties?
So no,
over under.
But
He's coming back.
But
He's coming
it's
back.
always fair. Like
you got 90%
if there
already.
is a wager, then it's like, okay, you can give to the charity of my cause. If I lose, give to the charity of your cause. So
I like this much better. I actually don't gamble on any sport that I play.
yeah, me neither.
Because I'm
I mean, of course I don't. But I wouldn't do that anyways.
What about like while we were playing? Did that happen at all?
Is that a big story in the news now? Or
No.
I'm kidding.
I mean, that would never happen in sports. Why would anybody do that? Why would any of these NBA players be like pulling themselves out of the game for no reason? This is like a real issue.
I honestly don't know much about it. I just heard from the news, like, of obviously what happened in the NBA. And I really do think it's important that is not a part of any of the game. Because if people lose trust and you lose credibility,
This is your least
then you lose
controversial
the
stance.
loyalty of people.
Yeah,
Like-
100%.
Yeah.
But it's so easy with these prop bets. Like back in the day, you had to throw a game. You know what I mean? Like now you could just get less than 8 rebounds and then your buddies can make a bunch of money.
So what do you think? There's someone on the sideline or the court side that's like, hey, they got a hand signal to him. You got 7 rebounds.
They're keeping track. I'm sure if it's
100%.
rebounds, I
You
keep
believe
track of
that?
that.
I mean, it's proven.
That's the accusation.
That's
that
Jonte
the
Porter.
FBI is
He
saying.
got arrested for it. Like they found out. But also like the thing that the people gambling don't understand is the betting sites are so sophisticated, they can tell when a lot of money comes in on an obscure bet. So immediately they flag it and tell the NBA.
Isn't it crazy though, with so much of these games, how close they are with the lines?
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. You can't. You can bet. You can guess who's going to win. I think with fairly decent, but like the spread, you're never going to beat it.
it's
so
crazy
hard.
sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know how they do it. They know every piece of information. They know everything. It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. What
are we talking about?
We were talking about Aaron Hernandez. No. We were
No, we'll get there.
we'll get there.
I have a quick
We're
question.
talking. Sorry, just to finish that one point out. Okay, so you're competitive. You're able to root for your teammates, and you're able to root for the guys that you're competing against. But it is an active choice. It's not something that like maybe comes the most naturally to you because being competitive is probably what is instinctual.
It's very instinctual, and it's that drive. But then I also feel like it gets easier when you're able to bond with teammates and you go through collective suffering.
Yeah.
Right? Then there's such a deep level of respect and hardship that it becomes also easier. Like,
How do you get your teammates respect? Super Christian guy. You're not partying with anybody. I assume. I don't drink.
but that doesn't
I don't
mean that
chase
you
girls.
don't go.
This guy still doesn't
mean
respect
that
me.
you don't hang
respect
with
you.
them, that you don't spend time,
Yeah.
that you don't have fellowship, that you don't have relationship, that you don't. I think sometimes
So that wasn't
that's
an
just
obstacle at all.
I don't want to say it's not an obstacle. I would try to spend time and hang with my teammates, but there's also like areas where they, like you
So
just
you'd go to the party. You just wouldn't partake in the stuff.
some of it, yeah. And it's just I don't know. I think I was just trying to figure it out. How do you do it?
What was
no
that
one trains
like?
you for it. You just try to.
No, what was that like? You walk into a party as you. And Florida. What was that? I know your wife
Well, I
is here,
think
but
any
it
of
was
the-
was it crazy?
I
Were
think a
girls
lot of
losing
the
their
players-
minds? Girls were losing their minds.
I
Dude,
think
they-
that's
with all
any
due
of the
respect,
players.
People would cry when they saw him on campus, dude. This is also what I want to ask you. When does it go from the dehumanizing is also on the positive end? Tebow mania. When do you feel that thing hit?
We just gonna jump off the parties real quick. We're gonna leave that.
Go to the parties now.
Do you just remove yourself because it was almost you're like a boy band at the time, right? It was that type of sensation, right? Do you go? I just got to get out of here, like.
Yeah, sometimes, but then you're like, I can't let this not let me spend time and have fellowship with my teammates.
Right.
It's like, I don't know. I'd say I just did it imperfectly and trying to figure it out. Like,
What did the Pouncey twins say?
they're
when
always
you-
supportive.
No, but when you're like, listen, I'm waiting until marriage. Like I'm 100% waiting. What were there?
They're awesome.
But was there?
They're the legend.
There was no jokes. There was nothing. There was no fun. Just amongst brothers.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, not really. It's only when the media brought more of that stuff up.
Yeah.
It wasn't really
we got two guys here that waited for marriage.
They were so supportive.
One and two.
Well, waited for our wives.
Yeah, waited for our wives.
That's waiting for marriage, right?
Well, we ended up married.
What do you mean?
My wife and I had sex before we got married, but that was only
the temptation.
We're the only
phonies.
The temptation of lust, bro. The carnal pleasure just got to me. I tried.
Are so fake.
I tried.
I was 31, dude. Everyone can kiss my ass. Everyone can kiss my
I'm
ass.
sorry
He
for
didn't wait
even
as long as
trying
I
to
did.
bring you there. I want him to feel comfortable. Bunch of heathens on this couch.
No,
This
come
guy
on.
is a-
He calls me a
he was
virgin
a
every
select.
day, and now I'm all of a sudden a heathen. Come
Oh
on,
my goodness, bro. Anyway, sorry. I apologize. Back to you, a real man who believes, like my friends.
Can I pick apart something he said?
Yeah.
He said 100% not partaking. I know a lot of Christian people growing up in the South who were like, I'm not having sex until I get married. That meant one specific thing.
Yeah. And I think
Talk to me.
I think for me, too many times I made it about rules, do's and don'ts, like what you're talking about, when really I think one of the most important things is honor. Is that I would honor my future wife. And I think there are so many times I didn't do that in so many areas, in my actions, my words, my thoughts, and it fell short in so many areas. And most of the time it's because you're like, okay, what's the boundary? What's the area? What's that line? Rather than what's right for my future wife. And I think that's, I too many times had the wrong idea and the wrong goal, when it's not about the do's and don'ts. It's about choosing to honor her.
That is beautiful, and you took all the fun out of all of it. All of it. Just
He's a good guy, man.
Great guy.
Forgive him for what he did last night. Forgive him.
Did you ever go to parties with the basketball team? And like you guys both win national championships, and then you guys are chopping up together. Now these guys are in the NBA.
Yeah, we would be. I mean, Al and Joakim and Corey and Lee and all those guys. We'd have some classes together, and just it was awesome though. Just the support from one another. They win the championship. Billy Donovan comes to talk to our team, and and they win back to back, and we win 2 out of 3, and it was just and. Honestly, our swimming team, our gymnastics team, our baseball team, it was just dumb. Like, it was so many of the teams, it was like,
but at least you were good at sports. Yeah.
Oh, let's be honest, it's the #1 public school in the country, too. Sorry about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I believe so right now.
UF is a good school.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm shocked by this.
Harvard.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
The Harvard of the South.
Wow, that's funny. I'm still trying to understand what was going on, like, because I'm a New Yorker. We didn't really care about college football, but I even heard of your name during that time. So, like, what was going on that, like, it was national news everywhere?
Yeah, that's a great question. What do you think it was that was so compelling?
It's a good question. I think that we were blessed with a lot of success. And I think success puts a lot of eyeballs. And I think that doubling down on the basketball team and all of that, I think that led to more and more. And then I don't know. It's a good question. Why do certain things go?
No disrespect to your teammates.
viral?
You were by far the head of that attention.
Yeah, we had
What
a
do you
lot
think it
of
was
great
about
guys.
No, you had a lot of. You were a great team. What do you think it was about you that drew so many eyeballs?
I don't know. But you know what's interesting? There's a lot of times that I didn't want them.
Did you like the attention?
For things and at times, but there was also times when I was like, man, I just want to go play. And times I think it made it a lot harder. I think Denver and New York and other places, it made it a lot harder, some of it.
What was the first game you put the eye black, John 3:16?
I believe it was my junior year. I believe it was Tennessee. And, I'm homeschooled lefty dyslexic. So, man, it is not legible at all.
Austin 340. See, I think that's what it is.
So I had to have one of our trainers write it on. And sorry, that wasn't John 3:6. That was Philippians 4:13. And I wore that. And we were blessed to beat Tennessee that day, giving us Tennessee. But we would, I was wearing it under my eyes every single week. And, as you were talking about, the fans are so passionate. After 4 or 5 weeks, they start literally selling it like on the side of the stadium and stuff. And you have thousands of people that started wearing Philippians 4:13. And
how does that make you feel?
I mean, encourage. I don't believe that necessarily everybody knew what it meant. I had one classmate, his name was Phil, and he goes, "Hey, did you put that under your eyes for me?" What are you talking about?
Yes, Phil. Yes, I did.
Actually.